can you tell us a little bit about what seamount ecosystems are?
Well, seamounts are, as the word implies, basically underwater mountains. They're particularly interesting to biologists because they seem to be hotspots of biological activity. And from my point of view as a scientist, we don't really understand why that is. So they're very, very interesting ecosystems for us to look at and to try and understand. But in terms of productivity in the oceans, they're very important as places where many large ocean predators like tunas, sharks, seabirds, whales actually go to feed, or they may visit during their migrations. And of course there are also populations of certain types of fish which are specifically associated with the seamounts, and those are actually targeted by deep water fishing vessels in commercial fisheries. Without a doubt, fishing has been a major threat to seamount ecosystems for probably the last 30 or 40 years actually. Soviet long-distance fleets first started exploiting seamount ecosystems in the late 1960s. Of course, because many of these seamounts were a long way from land, regulation of these fisheries has been very poor, if not completely missing. And many of the fish species that have been targeted are incredibly long-lived, they're very slow-growing, they don't reach maturity until a very late age. Some of these fish live to more than 150 years old. So they're very, very vulnerable to overfishing. And these seamount fisheries have depleted many of the stocks that they've been targeting. Also, it was discovered probably in the late 1980s, 1990s, that the methods of fishing, which was principally bottom trawling, were actually destroying very delicate communities actually living on the seamounts themselves. And these were communities formed by corals and sponges and other organisms which have a very high diversity of species associated with them. And indeed the latest research on seamounts seems to suggest that these communities can be more abundant than elsewhere, the community structure is different, and seamounts may act as source populations for the colonisation of other localities in the deep sea. So this is a major area of concern, obviously, to the international community.